Hey guys, it's me, Brandon, Jabs Corner Store, jabspokecenter.com. I just wanted to give y'all a little mid weekend recap so far of our 3 day show. Started yesterday, Friday, and it was like dead traffic wise, right? But for me, I did good. And from talking to other vendors, I think I did one of the best of all the vendors out there. Sold a buttload of Mega Dream booster boxes. Um, they have sold pretty good. The market's kind of getting soft on them, so I think the next time I order, I think it will be even cheaper to get, which is good for me, good for y'all. Um, I was selling mine for $120 a booster box. You had people in there who were selling them for $150 a booster box. So I was a lot of people telling, well, I'm gonna walk around and see, and then come back. Yeah, you're the cheapest one. So that made. Then one guy, he did try to, like, he walked around to see, and he came back and said, well, that table over there, and I'm pointing, that table over there, they're selling theirs for $95. No, 90. It was 90. Yeah, because it was less than like my cost, right? And they're like, they're selling theirs for $90. Can you match that? No, but why don't you go buy theirs? This is exactly what I said. I said I would go buy every one of theirs if I was you for $90. Yeah, I might. And then he walks away, and of course he never buys them. And I don't know if they were selling them for 90 or not. I'm gonna say they won't, but maybe. And then somebody at the end of the show, after multiple people had told me I was the cheapest, somebody else said, well, there's a table up the stairs up there. They're selling for 105. Can you match that? No, but I would go buy theirs at 105. Now the market has gotten soft. The market is about 110. And tomorrow I might lower them 110. I got 3 booster bots left. So we'll see. Just go and flush them out. Ah, man, yeah, I'm so tired. My wife was supposed to say, you look tired. And I was going to say, it's because I am tired. And then she just never asked. So,
Because you started talking immediately.
Well, yeah, babe. You still got to interrupt. It's called improv.
Well, I'm not
Acting is so hard. She, on the way home, babe, you want to do a YouTube video, talk about our weekend, how it's going so far? Yeah, if you want to. You get home. Babe, you ready to do a video? No, I don't want to. So.
No, I said if you want me to.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, I didn't. She's over there in her underwear right now. She does not get on video. Yeah, man. But anyway, I'm gonna try to keep this one kind of short today. Like I said, I am tired. It's the hardest part about vending. If you never vended and you're thinking about doing it, standing on the concrete all day, your feet just kill you. I mean, it's the feet. My feet are killing me so bad, and I don't know if it's just me. I feel rude if I'm sitting in my chair while customers are at the table looking through my stuff. I feel rude if I gotta like look up at them and like reach up. No, I ain't gonna do that. So you come to my table, I'm standing up, and I don't know, just the feet. So think about that. If you want to get into vending, get some really good shoes. Don't be tight like me, but get $15 Walmart shoes, and then go buy $40 insoles to put in them. Should have just went and bought $100 pair of Nikes or something. But it is what it is. Let's see, what was the big seller today? See, Mega Dream, like I said, I did sell some English packs, more than what I've sold at the last few shows. That was a good sign. Paldean Fates has gone down to $11 a pack. And unfortunately, last time I bought mine, I bought them at $12.50 a pack. So I took them out, put them up on the shelf. Wait till they go back up. They will go back up. Trade them out for Stellar Crown. And then let's see, I did get some 151s Friday. And I'm just gonna hoard that. Just gonna hoard it. That and Prismatic I'm still holding on to pretty good. Did sell some Prismatic packs today. They did open them at the tables today, and they did not get a hit today. I mean, it's prismatic. I don't know. Why can't we come up with a name like Evolving Skies? You know, is Evolving Cries? There needs to be like Charismatic. That doesn't sound right. I know. She made a face at me. Charismatic. Nope, still doesn't sound right. See, my man Levi was there, so we had 5 tables. I had 3. He had 2. It was me and my wife, and we're not the smallest of people. And then it was Levi, and he brought 2 buddies with him to help him. And it was already so cramped back there. And it's no fault to Levi and his people, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way. It was definitely they had squished us in there, though. I mean, I 500 tables. I think it should be like the 420, the Raleigh 420. Um, it was tight. A lot of people complained about not being able to go down some of the aisles because some of the vendors had pushed their tables out. I'm guessing because people were like, "Man, y'all got the most room to walk around. Y'all are lucky." But we were cramped back there. But we worked together well. My anxiety was really high up this morning trying to figure it out. But of course, Levi and my wife, they were like, "Dude, chill the fuck out. You know, it ain't that big a deal." And they figured it out. And so we had the room. We had plenty of room back there. But it was tight. It's by far the tightest show we've been at. Then, like I said, customers were complaining that they couldn't walk down some aisles. If somebody was stopped at a table, they went from table to table. Or if there was 2 people stopped at one table, there was no room to go in between. So, yeah. And then another bad thing about the big shows that people don't think about is if you go to an 80, 100, 200 table show, which are still pretty good sized shows, there's only that many tables for somebody to go to buy stuff. Well, now you got a 500 table show. Now there's 500 tables for people to go to, which is not necessarily 500 vendors because you'll have vendors who buy multiple. Like me and Levi did. We went in half on. Well, I mean, he went on 2/5. I went on 3/5 of a table. Um, and so the money gets thinner. I guess is the word I'm saying or thinking of. Now people are spreading out their money across 500 tables, and the chances of okay, if you paid attention to my videos, I have told y'all the last few shows I've been the only one with Japanese, and Japanese been killing it. There's probably 30, 40, maybe 50 other tables with Japanese today or this weekend. So I was not the only one. I did sell out of Gloria Team Rocket. I have only 3 booster boxes left of Mega Dream. So I was selling it. I'd sold a few packs, but I wasn't the only one. You know, the money got spread out. I did sell really good. Friday, I was way better in Japanese than English, and all the vendors weren't there. So I think a lot of the vendors that came today either A, brought their Japanese because they saw how good I was doing Friday, or either B, they just didn't have Japanese, and the ones who came today had Japanese. So it was really tight. I mean, money was thin. Still one of my better shows of late, though, so that's a plus. Um, a lot of people are just trying to sell high dollar stuff right now. They're trying to cash out and get that money. They just want to sell the high dollar stuff. And I don't know. Y'all know me. I pay for everything up front, and it's kind of hard to give somebody money for a high dollar item, and you're seeing the graph, and it's still just going down. Hasn't even started a plateau yet. The market, it's going down. Some stuff going down so fast. They're like, yeah, the market on is like 400, 500. And I'm looking, and I'm like, that's what the market says, for something. I was like, but the last 4 or 5 sales, it's been in the 380s, 370. And oh yeah, but the market, and I'm like, yeah, but this thing's tanking like a rock. I ain't getting it. And then what was it? This one guy forgot the card. He wanted to know if I was interested in buying any of his cars. I found one I was interested in. It was kind of a mid-range.
He wanted to trade.
It's somebody else.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the near mint light blade.
He wanted cash. He wanted.
He wanted to trade for the controllers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, he did one. He was the guy, and so he had a card that was light played. The front looked near me. I'll be honest. It had little light scratches, but I mean, unless you hit it in light, I mean, the front looked pretty good. It still had lights, but the back looked kind of rough. I mean, the back was definitely light played. It was, some people try to say near mint's only PSA 10. I don't flow like that. If I think it's going to get a 7, which is in fact near mint, so I'm not talking about like one little white speck. I mean, it was well, it had been ate up pretty good, and so he told me the value of it. I forgot it, but he was it 2 something? Okay, it was like 2 something, and I said, "Yeah, man, but it's like played." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I can see that it's like played, but I still want near mint." He's exact word. I still want near mint value. What? I mean, yeah, it's like played. Still want make man. And then I had another guy, and he's a vendor, and I mean, he's kind of cool. Seeing a couple shows, and the last show, he got a killer deal on me, and it's like cheap cards, and I think, and I ain't for sure. I think he's buying like cheap cards from it and putting at his table cheap cards, but at the same price. Making that percentage thing. Because I walked by him, they were close to the bathroom, and I walked by him, and he even told his dad, "Hey, that's that guy last time." Blah blah blah. And I don't know what it said, so it could have been nothing. But then he comes to my table, and if we're going off percentages, he picked up 2 cards, a $2 card and a $6 card. He was like, "Would you take 5 for both?" Which is only $3 off, I understand. But percentage wise, he was basically getting one for free and one at like 85%. To which I told him, "So you want me to give you one for free and give you another one at 85%, and that's your offer?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, that's cool." And I was like, "I bet it is cool." I was like, "Didn't I give you a really good deal last time like this?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "And remember, total's 8." And I was like, "So I'm thinking 9 now. I think you owe me the good deal, 9." And he's like, "Yeah, that's all right." And then the guy gives me $9 for $8 worth of cards, which then I gave him $1 back. And I ain't gonna take the extra dollar, man. I ain't really like that. But he was. I know it was on $3. It was the principle of the percentage thing, and he done that same thing to me last time. Got a few cheap dollars, and then basically got one for free. And I mean, I don't know if that's what he's doing. But I feel like he's taking over there, put them on his table, just put them out there. Which I mean, as long as you keep it rotating, right?
Still butthurt to the.
Yeah, still burn. Oh, I'm a petty mother trucker. I'm petty as fuck. I don't know why I didn't say motherfucker. Then I said fuck. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'm petty as shit. Yeah, like there's nobody more petty than me. Ask my biological mother; she'll tell you I'm petty as I'll get out. And that's if you rub me the wrong way, I don't give two shits neither about you. But I feel like I'm a real loyal friend until you do me wrong too to my friends. Like I've been looking out for Levi, and I feel like he looks out for me when he can, and we work together. It was tight back there, so I even told him ahead of time, "Hey, don't bring your shelf. I got 2 shelves. I can only use one, because it's so tight back here. So you might as well just use my other one." And that's what we did. He's also cool letting me use one of his pack dispensers because I was going to buy them. He's like, "I have no pack, so you can just use this one." And that's been a few months ago, and I went to give it back to him after that show, and he's like, "Man, just keep it till I get packs." And then today, I can't tell you how many people I sent to him. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, Chili is talking to me. It's talking to y'all. Anyway, I mean, I sent because he buys the higher dollar cars. He has the the vintage cars. He has the slabs, So I was sent, which is lots of people that. So I had been feeding him all day, which is good for him, And yeah, so show's going good. It's not as good as I was hoping it would be. But yeah, like my wife said, it's Christmas, so spending a lot of money on Christmas. Everybody else said money's kind of thing, and I mean, I had a couple people, and I'm sure it's true. Kids, oh, I want this, and the dad was like, he can't get that. He's going to get it. Like they've already bought their Christmas. Yeah.
Christmas.
So that's bound to be expected. But anyway, I felt Levi's working well. His boy Max had Legos. Okay, I did not know Legos was this big. By the way, the movie shit. What is this? A video. The video's over. This is just gonna be my tangent ass self. And if you all want to stick around for this, that's awesome. Put like, I don't know, a burrito emoji. Is there a burrito emoji?
I'm sure there is.
Tell me if there's a burrito emoji. And let me know you stayed this late into the video and put a burrito emoji in there. If you've stayed this late and you're not subscribed, you might as well subscribe. But anywho, back on my tangent. He had this box of Legos. I did not know Legos was like this. It was like, like yay big? It was like a very big box, but it was like a tote. And it was just like it looked like to me, not being a major Lego guy, shitload of little pieces and two big gallon bags of minifigs is what I looked. I didn't look through it like crazy. That's what I thought it looked like. Hang on, I put a picture of it right here. Y'all thought I did that. I don't edit videos. Anyway, he was asking $500 our best offer. I offered him $5 right up front. And he said he's going to hold off. So, that's fair. He did end up selling for like $350, which I thought was astounding. I did not know Lego minifigs went like that. I'm definitely in the wrong business. And I have no Lego figs to get in there. And then one more tangent story we're just getting farther and farther off. On the way home on Saturdays, me and my wife always go out to eat after a show, and it's always going to be like not a nice ass restaurant, but a sit down restaurant. Like we ain't going to order our food standing up, if you know what I mean. And so come from Raleigh, thinking of places in Garner, which is we'll go by on the way home. And she starts naming places, and she says Logan's. Is like, maybe. She says Chili's. It was a hard no. She was like, okay. And she was, where did it go? Like, you were like, why don't I like Chili's? Or I just told you I don't like
Chili's. Just told me.
Yeah, I don't like Chili's. And she was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. I went there one time 20 some years ago, probably when I was 16, 17 with a friend of mine. And I don't even know what I ordered. I don't know how it tasted. I don't know the experience. I just know I don't like Chili's. Okay? Yeah, it was like Andrew.
You said it was Tiffany.
No, definitely wasn't Tiffany. I don't think I've ever taken her to Chili's. I just said a friend of mine. Anyhow, back to the story before I was rudely interrupted. So yeah, I was like, it's just one of those things. Like you just know you don't like something, you don't know why. And my wife told me that is just a me thing.
And I said to your personality thing.
It's the same fucking thing.
Personality trait.
Do you want me in this video? No. Doing a lot of talking off camera. They can't even hear you. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Anywho, thank you for losing my train of thought. But we went out there to Chili's, and it was damn good. It was awesome. The service was awesome. The food was awesome. It was $50. It was like $50.40. I just left 70 for the tip, and everything. But yeah, it was pretty good. So I guess if you haven't been to Chili's in a while and you didn't like Chili's in your teens and you're almost 40, you should give it another shot. And I highly recommend the double bacon rancher. It was pretty damn good. And that's all I got today. Like, share, subscribe.
Burrito comment.
Who?
Burrito comment.
Oh yes, the burrito comment. I'm sorry, I'm so damn tired. I'm probably going to crash out after this. I don't even know if I want to load this up or not. Maybe not. JabsPokeyCenter.com and Jabs Corner Store on eBay. See y'all later. We got new business cards. They look awesome. They're blue. They're over there in the other room. I forgot to bring one to show y'all. So look for that on the next episode.